We want to welcome you guys today to the Baltimore Connects fundraising initiative campaign kickoff. I want to thank, first off, Honorable Mayor Pugh for joining us. I also would like to thank Hall of Fame sportscaster Bernstein with Showtime. I would like to also introduce each of you to our president from House of Boxing Champions, Curtis Hunt. And the man who we're here to do it all for, here for the community here of Baltimore, is Marvin McDowell and his UMAR Boxing community. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the press conference. We're going to have, for press, we will have some open press for you guys after we've done all of the communications from each of the individuals here, and then we'll also go upstairs. So we ask that you hold all questions until we go upstairs, and then we will allow you to have open press and open photos. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off with Curtis Hunt, President of House of Boxing Champions.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to see this great turnout. I'm very excited about the launch of the HOBC Baltimore Connect initiative. We would like to first thank the Honorable Mayor Pugh for being a part of this, and the great city of Baltimore, and the House of Boxing Champions' own Showtime, Bernstein. Al has been with the House of Boxing Champion and has fought with our initiatives since day one. And for their partnership, the mayor of the city, Bernstein, and the supporting UMAR Boxing program, No Hooks Before Books, and Afterschool at-risk youth in Baltimore City. As our organization, UMAR's organization combines academic development and athletic training under one roof. The House of Boxing Champions is committed to supporting safety in youth sports through brain injury prevention and providing badly needed safety equipment, travel, and literacy and building improvement grants to low-resource athletic community centers. And we are excited to bring our resources to UMAR Boxing and the city of Baltimore. Thanks once again, for having us. And before I close, I'd like to give a special gift to the Honorable Mayor Pugh, which we know that we're told that you're very athletic, and we have a custom warm-up of Title Boxing and the House of Boxing Champions for her.
So tell them, don't mess with me now.
There you go.
I'm ready. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we get a photo with this,
Yeah.
with the jacket only? Yes. Right here. Did you want to put it on, or? Yeah, you can.
You want to see that when you jog through your phone?
In the wintertime.
There you go. Yes.
Here we go, ready? Excellent. I love it, love it, love it. Everyone take your photos, please. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Curtis. So next we're going to have UMAR Boxing's own founder, Marvin McDowell.
Oh, man. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out, specifically the mayor, Mayor Pugh. Good to see you. And my man, Bernstein. I just love all the support that we're getting. And the House of Boxing Champion, man, this man been working ever since he been here. I'm saying we've been going all over, you know, we have meetings at the mayor's office, and I'm saying he's really for us, and I really appreciate that, seriously. And he brought his whole team here to help us, you know. This man comes all the way from Benton Harbor, Michigan, to help UMAR Boxing. I'm saying all the way from Michigan. And he's dedicated, and I just never met nobody like him. I think somebody sent him to us. I don't know who, but yeah, that's what it seemed like, you know. And I'm just so glad that someone sees the vision that I have and want to help me push it forward. You know, we need help. You know, we need some funds, so if anybody can help us do what we need to do to save Baltimore, we can save Baltimore one block at a time, you know. I've been doing this for the past 21 years, and, you know, we done saved over maybe 5,000 kids. You know, we done lost a few, but we are committed. House of Boxing Champions are committed. My board is committed. And UMAR is the Arabic word that means life. And we're here for life. We are here for life. And you know, I have an acronym for the word boxing. Building on excellence in neighborhood growth. That's what boxing means to UMAR. So with everybody's help, we really can change the lives of these kids in Baltimore, and we can take our city back, and we can be the city that we're supposed to be, with everybody help and support. Our community, our responsibility. Did y'all hear me? Our community, our responsibility. So let's do it, y'all. Thanks.
So Marvin would like to present the mayor with a gift.
Say the House of Boxing Champions. No hooks before books. UMAR.
I can use these. I can think of a few folks I'd like to use these.
Can we get a photo? Can I get it?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you again to Marvin. And now I'd like to introduce Hall of Fame sportscaster with Showtime Sports, Al Bernstein.
Thank you. I am more than delighted to be here. I'm kind of honored to participate in something that is as good as this is. And I've known Curtis and the House of Boxing Champions folks for a while now. And when they talked to me about the idea of helping on this, I was really excited. And you know, about a week ago, I had dinner with the people that run USA Boxing, and we were talking about the fact that amateur boxing, some people think amateur boxing is about winning gold medals or about winning international competitions or even national competitions, and it's not. Amateur boxing is about what happens in that gym every single day. It's about helping young men and women be better, and the sport of boxing can do that. This gym's not that much different than the one I went to a million years ago on the south side of Chicago, and it helped me gain self-esteem. It helped me understand myself a little bit better, and at a time when I needed it in life. And I think that happens for all the young men and young boys and girls that come to these gyms. And the work that Marvin and people like him all across the country do, you can't overestimate it because it's so special. And for those of us that are involved in the sport of boxing, we all, we all recognize that at the grassroots, this is what the sport's all about, but more importantly, this is what how the sport helps people. And I am thrilled and delighted to be a part of this. I will be back in Baltimore again for other events. We're, through Curtis, we're planning a lot of different things. The goal here is very simple. The goal is to provide more resources for UMAR and to make this program as good as it can possibly be. He's done the hard work, and it's about time that he gets help in doing the hard work, and I can only tell you that I'm committed to helping. I know Curtis has a good plan, and we will do our very best to make it work. And thanks to all of you for coming out this afternoon. Thank you.
And as we conclude our press conference today, I'd like to bring up the Honorable Mayor Catherine Pugh.
Let me just say first how exciting it is to be here. And I'm looking at my councilman who is really dedicated to this community, and I want to thank you always for being here. He's one of the best. He is absolutely one of the best. Al, thank you. Thank you for believing in us here in Baltimore. And to Curtis Hunt, thank you for taking this on and understanding how important this is. And I have to say this about Marvin. He didn't have to do it, but he did.
That's right.
And he is committed to a community that many people have walked away from, aren't providing the kind of support that we need. And I'm loving my folks over here from Druid Heights. But we know that we can change our communities, but it's all of us working together. And let me just tell you a little small conversation we had about making sure that the young people who are here this summer are working. We can do that because he can participate in the Youth Works program. The other thing is that we're looking for sites in the neighborhood to make sure that children get to eat, because many of you may not know this, but when school is out, some of these children are wondering where they're going to get their meals from. This is going to be one of those sites. I know that some of you know how long Marvin has been committed to this community and the folks around him. And so I came by to say thank you for that. But the partnership between Baltimore Connects, UMAR Boxing, and the House of Boxing Champions turns the words of the UMAR's motto, no hooks before books, into action. Because see, what most folks don't know what really goes on upstairs. And when we talk about boxing, and I love what you said, but as a runner, I can tell you that boxing is more than just a sport. It's about a discipline. And as we witness much of the violence that's occurring in our communities and in our neighborhoods, it's about how we discipline our children and about how we teach them what life has to offer. It is about self-esteem. It is about understanding that it's not from whence you come, it's where you're going. And so when you enter this particular boxing venue, it's not just about boxing. It's about being disciplined. It's about learning that you can be all that you can be. Sports teach you that. And to be able to come here and not only participate in a sport, but also to be able to pick up some books and learn how to read, because knowing how to read gives you an opportunity to see the rest of the world. But here's what we want for you young people, you young folks who are here, that you understand that this is about allowing you to not only develop discipline, but to make sure that your schoolwork is up to par and that you get an opportunity to not only participate in a career, but also to go to college. And we've got colleges and universities in this city. And what you should know, Al, is that in Baltimore, we have some of the finest. From Coppin State University up the street, to Baltimore City Community College, to Morgan State University, to the University of Maryland, to Johns Hopkins, Loyola. Come on, y'all, now. That's right. Everybody wants to talk about shooting in the street, but we don't want to talk about how we educate our children. We can do this. we can change the trajectory of our city. And we can make our city bright and right for our young people. So let me just say thank you for being a part of Baltimore Connects and allowing UMAR Boxing to enhance its educational programs and to improve its facility. And you heard him. He didn't say it softly. He said, we need help. And when someone in the community who's decided that they're going to stay here, that they're investing their time and their talent here, is asking for help, then we have a responsibility to provide it. And so I am committed to you, as I said, and Leon, you have to make sure we follow through on this, that we get our children involved in our summer works program, and that we also make sure that this is one of the feeding places for our young people. We also talked about, and I want to share this with you all, that while we know that ground zero was down here, you know, what people saw on TV was certainly not all of Baltimore. And I said to folks, if you had been around day 2 and day 3, what you would have seen was a community not only in pain, but a community crying out and celebrating the fact that they're here. And I tell folks, just because you're in these neighborhoods, don't think that everybody in here is poor, black, and in trouble. The reality is many of folks have bought homes, are living here, and intend to stay here. And that's why the Druid Heights Community Development Corporation is important, because we've got to enhance it. You see some of the development that's taken off down the street and what's happening at Coppin. We want it all to come together. And we can do this, because we shouldn't have to come out here and look at boarded up houses. But we can change it. But it's how we work together as a city. Collaboration, 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 inspiration, education is what we want for our communities and our neighborhoods. Thank you all.
Well, that will conclude our press conference. We are going to take a moment here for photo ops, so I ask that everyone please be respectful and allow us the opportunity to take those photos. And then after that, we will go inside to UMAR Boxing. Thank you guys again, and have a great day.